RSU Radio. What's up, everybody? This is Tip Toasty in the studio, and I have a very special caller on the line today, Mr. Zach, the bassist for the band Violent Affair. How you doing today?
Doing pretty good, Tip. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Violent Affair out of Oklahoma City, just a straight-ahead punk rock band, right?
Straight up. Just 5 guys pretending that we know how to play instruments and kind of dick it around, and for some reason people seem to enjoy it.
Sounds good. So can you tell us a little bit about the band?
Band formed back in 2007, and it was originally about a 4-piece band, if I remember correctly. You know, time just goes on. People end up leaving and quitting for different reasons. The only 2 original members left at this point are Grant and Dave, Grant being our guitarist, Dave being our lead singer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all of a sudden, you know, Ryan shows up, he starts playing drums. Dom shows up, he starts playing guitar. I show up, I start playing bass, and, you know, a little while back we cut Stand Trial, started releasing it, and all of a sudden we just have these kids from, you know, Europe and, you know, China just sending us messages over Facebook telling us about, man, we really love Violent Affair. So it's just a trip, man. It's just never thought it would happen for 5 boys from OKC.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. And just a little side note, I just was wondering, what's the punk scene like up there nowadays?
Punk scene in Oklahoma City?
Yeah.
There is nowhere else like it.
Nice.
It is. It's exploding right now. I'm seeing bands pop up left and right, just running the gambit from, you know, you got the straight edge hardcore bands, you got street punk bands and oi bands popping up, you got ska bands popping up left and right. You know, if you're huge into ska, check out Sunny Side Up from, you know, Stillwater, Oklahoma. Just a shout out to those boys right now. Definitely.
Yeah, they're cool. Actually, I'm going to play one of their tracks a little bit later on, so
awesome.
They can hear them. So I've heard some rumors from your label that you got some new stuff coming out.
We sure do. Actually, Monday night, we recorded what is going to be a live split with our buddies from up in Tulsa, the Dirty Mugs.
Yes.
We're going to be releasing that as a CD to kind of just get the gears turning, get the comp out, so, you know, their fans can kind of find out more about us, and, you know, our fans can kind of find out more about them. We did that on the last tour, and it seemed to work out really well for us. Then we have, sooner than that, we have a split coming up that's in the mastering process right now with our good buddies from up in Seattle, the Insurgents. Going to be 3 tracks from each band on a 7-inch vinyl. We should be seeing that sometime this summer, just in time for the tour, of course, with the Combat Crisis.
Right. And you guys are going West Coast again?
East Coast.
East Coast this time.
Starting in Miami, shooting all the way up to, I think our last show on tour is Philadelphia, and then 5 of us are jetting home, then those guys and gal are probably heading back to their homes.
I saw some stuff on the internet from you guys, and you're actually out there trying to play a couple of dates on Warped Tour, right?
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that process? Because, you know, not a lot of Oklahomans, I don't think, are too aware of the Warped Tour process since we don't have a stop here.
Of course. Yeah, Ernie Ball and the Vans Warped Tour have been gracious enough to kind of open up a battle of the bands for any band kind of wanting to get on there and see what they can do to jumpstart their career. It's just a voting process. You go on, you have your friends vote for you, you set up a profile and all that, and from there it just kind of takes off as far as, you know, whoever breaks into the top 100 makes it to the next round, and from there to kind of choose what 4 bands they want playing the Ernie Ball stage at Warped Tour.
Nice. So how are you guys doing so far?
We're currently in 24th place, which are the highest ranking Oklahoma band, I believe, right now. Definitely the highest band out of punk rock and Oklahoma City for the Dallas area. So we're doing great. We've got a lot of support on this, and it's just been awesome. And if you can hear this right now and you've been voting for us, thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. But don't give up yet. It doesn't stop until early June, so keep on it.
So what can they do to help you guys get to Warped Tour?
To help us get to Warped Tour, just hop on www.battleofthebands.com, set up a profile, put up a picture, you know, do whatever you want to do to make your profile your own. Head on over to the search bar, type in Violent Affair. You can find our page. There's a small button right next to the picture of our 5 beautiful faces that says, vote for this band. You just click that. You can vote once a day and as many days as you like up until the date of the show, I believe. Yeah, I mean, it's just been crazy. The amount of love and support we see out of people in Oklahoma City has just been insane, and that's just one of those reasons we don't think we'll ever uproot. This is kind of our home.
Yeah, it really is great to see those Oklahoma punks really coming out now. You know, I've been around the scene for quite a long time, and it seems like there's more of them coming out now than there have been ever. So,
well, it's been really cool, because I remember a few years back when there was really nobody coming out, and then all of a sudden just left and right kids are coming out because they found it's just a safe place to hang out amongst friends, get away from the world that's trying to, kick them in the ass and tell them who they're supposed to be. So
right.
It's been a really good place for them.
Sounds about right. Now, you guys have some pretty big shows coming up. Can you tell us about a few of those that you're most excited about?
Definitely excited about our 2 next upcoming shows. April 17th in Oklahoma City, we're playing with the Atom Age, The Last Slice from Tulsa. I believe Sunny Side Up is on the bill as well. And we're playing at Sauce down in the Paseo here in OKC. So the people at Sauce have finally opened up and said that we can start booking punk rock and ska shows there. So, let's take that whole place over, kick the hipsters out. Our next huge show that I'm so pumped for is our buddies from Austin, the Crumb Bums, are coming up, along with Citizen Fish.
Yeah, I am extra excited about Citizen Fish, man.
I am so pumped about that. We have tickets for sale, and that show's going to be a big one. I think that's May 15th at the Conservatory. So if you are within earshot, you should grab a ticket and come on out, and it's going to be a great time.
Awesome, man. Well, how can people that are listening right now, if they've never heard you before, how can they check you out?
They can head on over to www.violentaffair.com, or if they have a Facebook, just punch in our name to the search bar. You can find us on there. Or if you are driving to hear the entire Stand Trial album, all 12 tracks from it, you can head over to battleofthebands.com/u/violent_affair OKC, and we are streaming Stand Trial in its entirety for open listen.
Sounds good, man. Yeah, they should all check that album out. I'll give it my personal approval on checking it out. So,
lovely. Well, we'd love to hear a review from you.
Oh, well, you know what it would be. Well, cool. Zach, thank you so much for talking with us today, and I'm sorry I got to cut you short, but best of luck with the Warped Tour, best of luck with all your new stuff, and make sure you get me the live CD and your split whenever it comes out so I can play it for these fine people listening right now.
For sure. We appreciate you, Tip.
Sounds good, man.